Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2019 with the Rude Man. I'm back on Lincoln Creek and my controller battery just died. Hang on a minute. Alrighty, I got a new one. I'm glad it did though, because I've been trying to figure out. I've got 5 batteries. 2 of them are a battery pack. The other 3 replace the. You pull the cover off where you would put your batteries in, and you snap this thing in. So it's also a battery pack, but it's not the same as the other 2. The other 2, you slide the cover off where you would put the batteries in. You put that pack in. And then you put the cover back on. So it's an actual battery pack that would come with the Xbox. The other 3 are separate units. You take the cover off and it's got its own cover. It just snaps on. Well, I've got 3 of those. 2 of them work very well, but the third one, it only lasts for an hour or 2, where the other 2 will last all day. And so I have, like I said, 3, and I'm trying to figure out which one is the one that doesn't last very long. And that was it. That was it. It's taken me 3 or 4 days to figure this out because I keep forgetting to test them. So anyway, I put that one in this morning. I played for a couple hours, and boom, shakalaka, it don't work no more. So Scorpion, meeting again. Back later. Okay, Scorp. I'm assuming the video and audio is good. Man, I'd hate to have that damn many meetings. That'd be awful. Just awful. Okay, so I've been working on mods this morning. And pretty much all morning, actually. I actually slept in today. Good Lord. I slept all the way till 8 o'clock. That's like sleeping half my day away. I always get up at about 5 or 6. Almost every day. Sleeping in at 8 was unusual. But what I did was I'm working on the Maurice, which is my silo system. And I was working on the Cell Point because this map has some things that are different. Andy, hello. Thank you, Andy. Thank you. So anyway, this map has a lot of different stuff to it. So, for example, it's got corn stalks as corn straw, corn windrow, corn stalks, and so I got that. I was working on that. You've got dry corn. You've got lucerne and dry lucerne, and you've then also got field grass. So there's something called field grass in here. So, and then of course you've got regular corn. You've got cracked corn. I think that's what this is cracked corn. Now, here's the thing, though. All of those things, what is field grass? What is field grass? I don't know. What is alfalfa? What is lucerne? Well, lucerne and alfalfa are the same thing. Okay, what is corn and what is maize? Well, corn and maize are the same thing. So even though the mod author calls it corn windrow, it's actually maize windrow to the game. The alfalfa or the lucerne in the map is actually alfalfa in the game. And it goes on and on and on. So what I have to do to remod these things to accept that stuff is I need to figure out what the hell it's called. That the game will say, okay, that's the same stuff. And that took me a while of trial and error to figure all that out. So while I was at it, though, I did put in a silage silo, and this silage silo is the one I always use. I like it because of the way it works. Two things: I like that you dump the product here, but you also pick it up here, so there's no extra spout on the side here. You get in here and you get everything you need. I also like it because it makes digistate. Okay, so it does double duty. You get a little bonus, in other words. So what I did was I made this so that you can put corn stalks in it. You can put alfalfa windrow in it. You can put dry alfalfa. You can put field grass, because this field right here is field grass. Now I own this, but it's not a field. So if you look on the map, which we've done before, this area right here is not got a number on it, but I own it. So I can get the field grass out of it, but I can't, it doesn't show up as a viable, or well, not a viable, but it doesn't show up as a workable field. So I can put anything on it I want. I'll probably leave the field grass on it, since I can now put the field grass in as silage and make silage out of it. Now, here's the interesting thing, though. When I bought 42, I had to also buy that farm right there and this farm right here, along with 42. And up here, that farm came with 41. This farm that's right here, where my silage maker, I can't buy it, because when I click on it, the whole damn field comes up. I'd have to buy the river. I'd have to buy this town. I'd have to buy all this out border thing. It's ridiculous what you'd have to buy. It's not that expensive, but I don't know if I want to buy the river. I'm going to think about it, but I don't know what to do. So anyway, we do own this. We are in late autumn, where we kind of left off. So I need to get into spring so I can start working the ground. And then I'm looking at the next purchase of land, and what I'm thinking about, I started off with 41, 42. I bought 55. I bought 43 and 44, so I own this whole block right here. I want to expand into this area that expands that block. So I need 56, 57, and 53. You can't buy 54, I don't think. Well, you can buy 54, but you can't buy this right here, which is a pond, a forest, a house, that kind of stuff. But I'm thinking about getting those two, and then I don't know. Should I go up, or should I keep going to the right? I'm thinking about going to the right. So if I get 53, 56, and 57, I own this whole block right here. And then if I go left, I can get 52, 64, and 65. All of these over here, buy this block up. And then or I can move over here and buy this block up. So thinking about 56, 57, 54, and 53, and then moving up to 45 and 58 and 59 over here. This is where that business is. I can show you that. The last time I played this map, that was my starting farm. So let me show you that. That's the starting farm. Hey, Joe. How you doing? Oh, the other thing that I did this morning while I was working on mods is I left the farm running because I've got, if you remember when I first started, it was all corn. And I had quite a bit of corn, and I put it all in the dryers. But if the game's not running, it's not drying. And so I didn't have very much actually dried. So I decided while I was modding, I'll just let the thing start running, keep running the game. It's been running and making dried corn. So I'll have something to sell because I need the money. Here I'm talking about buying land, but I've only got $73,000. I can't buy jack what you do, jack squat with that. So, but this is that business that when I first started this map, and it wasn't the mod author's version of the map, it was another guy's version of the map. But I started here with this business and called New Horizons. And I'm going to be moving this way, but this right now doesn't belong to me. But it's got one of the bigger fields in the game right here. So that might be interesting to get. But I think I'm going to stick with my plan and just buy that acreage that's close to my farm and move this way. That'll be my next goal, to move this way. What the hell's on that? What is this? I don't know what this is because it won't tell me. Is this even viable? Interesting. Let's see if that's viable. It is, but it's not a field. Interesting. I wonder if that's that field grass, probably. But it should tell me. It doesn't because I don't own it. Everything's fine in Tennessee. I didn't know you were in Tennessee, Joe. Jonathan, how are you? All right, well, we got to move on in time because I've got nothing I can do. I don't have any animals, but like I said, I've been running the game. Two things happened. One, I realized that I had corn in the corn dryers from my very, very first harvest. I also realized that I didn't buy propane for all of them. So they've been sitting here every week doing absolutely nothing because they had no propane in them. So I filled them with propane. That's why I'm broke. I don't have any money. I filled them with propane, and now they're producing. So I've got dried corn to sell, but it takes forever to dry, is the problem. So there's dry corn there. There's dry corn in that one over there, and there's dry corn in that one way in the distance there. Those are the only three because if I go to Global Company, there's only three of them. There's this one that's beeping here that's on my farm. This one that's also on my farm. And then this one up here. Anyway, there you go. So, let's move on. By the way, Scorpion's in a meeting, so he'll be in and out when he gets a chance. God, I'd hate to work at a place that had a meeting every week, every day, or... Well, actually, I did. I worked for the government, and that's all they did was have meetings. All right, let me boost that up. Boost that to 4,000. So time will now go at 4,000 speed. Ludicrous speed, as they would say. Okay, we were in late autumn. We're going to move into winter. Winter. Oh, winter. All right, I'm going to stop and let time catch up with us. You're just taking a break? What do you mean? Are you at work? I'm not sure what you mean. Are you taking a break to watch the video? All right. It takes a minute for time to catch up and synchronize. So as soon as we get a chance here, it's 23 degrees out. It's 9:41 in the morning. Colder than all get out. I can't remember if somebody told me where this is supposed to be. I think somebody said this is supposed to be Nebraska. Well, I appreciate that, John. Doing some home cleaning. That sounds like something I need to do. Of course, it's a little late. I usually, in the spring, we open the house up. Now, at this time of year, we're closing it down. All right, let's kick it in the butt again. Get through winter. Great demand at Wilson Steakhouse. Okay. What, for steak? They got a sale on dinner. Game is synchronizing. See, like I said, every once in a while it has to do that to catch up. Okay, so I'm going to let it catch up a second here. Now that field grass that I own, I don't know if I have to replant that or not. Is it seasonal? Does it just keep growing like grass does? Because there's nothing here to... It says it needs plowing. Vacuuming and polishing. That sounds like work there, John. Yeah, Andy, in between sipping beer, you could probably run a rag on stuff. Speaking of sipping a beer, I had some clam chowder for lunch, and I think I oversalted it. I'm pretty thirsty. You know what I used to do when I had my first apartment is I would invite my mom over, and I didn't want to see her, but the house would be dirty. And so I'd wait until the house was as dirty as it could get, and then I'd call Mom and say, "Gosh, Mom, I haven't seen you forever. Why don't you come over and visit?" And she did, and then she would walk in and say, "Oh my God," and she would start working, and she'd clean my house for me. That's pretty bad, isn't it? But I did that to my wife one time. I was working at the bank. Now, seriously, I didn't do it on purpose. But it still turned out pretty funny. My mom called and said she was going to come to a visit. Now, my mom lived a 5-hour drive away. So she was going to drive 5 hours to visit us over a weekend. And I told my wife, and my wife got all shook up. She says, "Oh my God, I've got to clean the house." And she started cleaning house. And my mom called me back and said, "Look, something came up. I won't be able to make it." And I didn't call my wife. That was the bad part. That was the bad part. I didn't call my wife. So when I got home, the house was spotless. The wife is all sprawled out on the floor, exhausted. And then I told her, "Oh, I forgot to tell you. Mom called it. She can't make it." So my wife thought I would just made the whole story up in the first place. She was so pissed off at me. I thought I was going to find my suitcase out on the front steps. Yeah, Scorp says his mom is also five hours away. Yeah, it was it was funny because I every time after that I would say, "Oh, Mom's going to come for a visit," and she says, "Okay, I'm going to call her and talk to her before she does." She would call her up. Yeah, I'm coming for a visit. Oh, okay. I'm just, you know, it was funny. Yeah, I thought it was pretty funny. All right, let's get out of winter. We didn't get any snow. Evidently, it doesn't snow in Nebraska or wherever. Maybe Scorpion knows. Where's this map supposed to be, Scorpion? Do you know? Andy might know. Is it supposed to be Nebraska? Somebody plowed this field. This isn't my field. Is it? Yes, it is. This is my field. Okay, Scorpion says it's supposed to be. Andy had to do a bowel movement. He's passing, whatever that means. Okay, so this is field grass. And if you are later getting here, I was talking about modding this morning. I've been modding all morning. And I modded this thing to take field grass so I can make silage out of field grass. I also have this modded to take alfalfa as to make silage in. This one had to be modified to do field grass also, and it also didn't have the dried corn, which it now does. And I modded the storage system to do all of that field grass and everything too, so I can now store it or sell it. So this needs to be plowed. So I'm thinking that field grass must be a crop and not just like grass you can do. So I need to is this a cultivator or is this the mod? I think that's the cultivator. I don't know where in the hell I don't even know if I have one. If I have a plow. If I was a rich man. Yeah, I do have a plow. Where in the hell's it at? Don't sell it. All right, I have to find the plow because I don't know where it's at. I don't think that's it. Well, it might be. Yeah, that's it, because the cultivator is a... Right. The cultivator is an international harvester. Okay, so let's grab a tractor here. No, open up. Is that all the wider it gets? All right, it's 45 degrees out. That's pretty warm for early spring. All right, do I or do I not have GPS set up for a plow? Harvest plow large. I do. Alright, so I don't really want this to plow that other field. Let me pull it over and do that again. Uh-oh. That didn't work. Come over just slightly more. There we go. It's different birds in the sheds. Well, if it was my shed, you wouldn't hear any bird sounds at all. I'd be in there with a pellet gun shooting the shit out of them, crapping on my tractors and stuff. Because that's what dirty birds do. How's your map coming, Scorpion? Oh, I was going to get a soup du jour, wasn't I? Oh, I've only got a couple of Mountain Dews left, so I'm going to drink one of those. I haven't actually had a Mountain Dew in a week and a half. Hang on. Takes two hands. If I don't want to spill it. Oh my God. Oh, that's so good. So good. So what's new? What do you, are you still in a meeting, Scorp, or are you in and out? You're getting ready to expand. I can't remember what map you're on. I was going to try to find it the other day, and I couldn't remember what you said, and I was too lazy to go back and watch the live stream, because I think you mentioned it in the live stream. You left the meeting to get Leslie? Oh, so Leslie's more important than watching the live stream. No Man's Land. Oh, you've been playing No Man's Land? You must have abbreviated it, because I didn't know that's what you were playing. So you're playing NML, and I didn't know what NML was. I had a lot of fun on No Man's Land. And people keep asking me why I'm not still playing it. Well, because I got to a point where I owned everything. And I'd cleared oh, Jesus. Am I going to have to turn the stupid traffic off? I had cleared everything I could clear. I don't know what else I could have done. Southern ladies in the house. Hey, Southern. How you doing? Hope you're fine. Well, I know you're fine. I hope you're doing well. Now I sound like Scorpion. I could have said it differently. I could have said, oh, I know how fine you are. But how are you? God, now I've got myself blushing. I'm glad Carol's out shopping. She'd kick my ass right about now. And believe me, she can kick my ass. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. I've been playing, believe it or not, for the last week, I've been playing Farming Sim. Almost every day. I've been I mean, I've got a lot of games I can play, but I've been watching a series on YouTube. Uh, Believe it or not, there's a lot of movies and stuff you can watch on YouTube. I didn't know that. I kept asking Carol, I said, what movie you watching? She told me, and I said, where'd you find that? Because we got rid of, all the live streaming things I had to pay for, like HBO and all those things. Got rid of those. So I said, how are you watching movies? And she said, they're on YouTube. And I said, really? Yep, they have commercials, but... And they have commercials because Carol has to watch movies on the television. She doesn't do computers. On my computer, I can put ad block on, but she can't do that on the TV. On her Roku. So anyway, I've been watching this series. It had 3 seasons to it. And there's very few games that you can actually watch and play at the same time. Most of the games that I play, I have to listen to dialogue, or I'm in a gunfight and it's really loud. You can't hear the TV. And with farming, though, I can hire a farmer. Once I get the field prepared. And I can use the GPS so I don't have to worry about, driving off the side of the road or something into a ditch or whatever. And it's easy to be able to watch TV while you're playing. So I've been farming up a storm. I went back to Indiana, Griffin, Indiana, and I've been farming that. I own half the map now after about 3 or 4 days of playing. I didn't see Craig come in. Sorry, Craig, I missed you. I saw him say hello to Andy just now, and that's... but I didn't see him come in. Of course, he comes in and lurks, doesn't he, Craig? I know, he's here. He can hear me. Alrighty. What the hell? There's trees on my field here. That ain't right. I wonder if there's collision on it. Yep, there's collision on it. I'm gonna have to take that tree out. Okay, since this is field grass, since I had to plow, I wonder what I should reseed. Should I reseed regular grass? Should I reseed it in field grass? I could do it in lucerne or alfalfa. Yeah, I think Andy left the side window open, so Craig was able to sneak in when I wasn't looking. I need to send a message to Arctic Lynn. You guys remember Lynn? I notice on Discord, she doesn't come on my Discord, but I can see sometimes that what she's playing. She's playing Valheim almost every day. I should send her a message and see how she's doing. I hope she's okay. Probably getting pretty cold up that way. Stupid articulated tractors. They're pain in the butt. Well, about a little over a month and a half, and you guys will have a new game to play. Because Friday's October already. Let's just say less than 2 months. I just wonder how many problems we're going to have with the new game. You know, think about Farm Sim 19. We had some issues. There are very few games that come out that don't have issues. Some of them just have more than others. Okay. Let's put this thing together here and get into field 55 here. All right. It doesn't say it needs plowing, so I'm not going to worry about plowing. Turn the GPS off. Oh, I'm just thinking, you know, brand new game, no mods. I'm going to have to probably reset all my controls. Okay. First of all, 55's ready to go. Let's see, 42. It doesn't say it needs plowing. Let's look at 41. Yeah, it doesn't say it needs plowing either. All right. And then, let's see, 43. No plowing there. It doesn't look like it anyway. And then 44, I don't think we do either. pH value is bad. Oh, by the way, I've been driving all the way down that road there and around through that town thing and all the way over here to get to that field. But these trees, there's a spot in these trees that I can drive through right there to get to this other field. There's no fence on it. Pretty sweet, eh? Matter of fact, if I took that tree out right there, let's do that. I'm going to take that tree out right there. I think I got a chainsaw. I don't have a chainsaw? All right. Let's get a chainsaw. Miscellaneous. Chainsaws. Let's get a steel. Okay, now let's see. I need to go to F11 and turn super strength on. Now I should be able to pull up the chainsaw. And is it Alt? I can't remember if it's Alt. Yeah, it is Alt. Okay. And it's gone. Sweet. What's this? Stubble? Harvested, it says. All right. So we got some work to do. Let's get back. Let's get back and we got to start doing some work. But I tell you what, I was looking at buying some fields and I don't have any money. But I mentioned, for those of you that came in a little bit later, that I found that that my corn that I put in these dryers, they weren't drying because I didn't have propane in them. I put propane in that one way down there, but I didn't put propane in these, and they stopped running. And so, and I had corn in them. So I'm thinking that they need to be emptied now because they're still not running. They're not running again. Yeah, they need to be emptied. So let me grab a truck. And grab some of this cracked corn and sell it so I can buy some fields. Kirk, how are you? On your Xbox One? You know what I just discovered? I don't have Farm Sim 19 on the Xbox One. I thought I did. I have Farm Sim 17 on the Xbox One. But now that the new game's coming out, I don't know if I'm going to get Farm Sim 19 on the Xbox. I think I'll just wait. It's only a month and a half. Maddie's in the house. Hey, Maddie. How you doing, buddy? All right, we're going to grab some of this dry corn. That's going to take a minute to load. So let's find the other truck. Where's the other truck? Where am I? Oh, I know where I'm at. I'm in the other... Oh, I'm way in the other field. Here's the other truck. Uh-oh. Oh, did I get stuck? Careful here. Alright, hang on. I got to catch up with the chat here. Basic production, I want modders to make a factory map. Well, you know, some mod author's going to make a winery as soon as they can because it's something new. I mean, we've had wineries in the game. I can remember playing FS17. We had a winery. I had a winery. Okay, where's my cracked corn? Jimmy cracked corn. He didn't care. I do because I can sell it for money, so I do care about cracked corn. My name ain't Jimmy. Alright, so let's grab that. And then I do have another truck. But I need to open that door. And I don't know if this will take cracked corn. Let me find out. I don't know if this is modded for cracked corn, but we'll find out here in a sec. Jimmy cracked corn and no one cares. Yeah, but if he did it out in the field, did he really, and nobody was there to hear it or smell it, did he really do it? Oh, Maddie's got a day off. Just woke up, day off, up all night. Yeah, that's crap. All right, it looks like I can get the corn. You were thinking he crapped his pants. What's that old joke about Cisco and Poncho? Poncho and Cisco, there's an old joke about that. Where Poncho keeps asking Cisco if he pooped his pants. Cisco keeps insisting to know he didn't poop his pants. Goes on like that. Come on, I know I can smell it. Pretty soon, he says to him, after about 5 or 6 times, Cisco says, no, he did not poop his pants. So finally, Poncho says, Cisco, get over here. He said, pull your pants down. And Cisco pulls his pants down. And he says, oh my God, there's crap all over in your shorts. You said you didn't poop your pants. And he turns to Poncho and says, oh, I thought you meant today. All right. Hopefully, I get a good price for dry corn, and I can buy some property. I'm going to buy some property. All right, I got to find my... This map just messes with my mind. It really does. Look, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, if I look at my map, if I look at my farm, where is it? Okay, here's my farm. When I work my farm, I own this property, right, all in here, and I own partly down here as well. But when I think about this, I'm thinking that's north. It's in my mind, that's north, and that's west, and that's east in my mind. The whole time I've been playing this map, that's what I think. And then when I try to find something, I can't, because that's not north. That is north. This road runs north and south, and it just disorients me to nobody's business. I just can't get, my mind just doesn't figure that in. Good Lord, it's taken forever to load. Oh, Scorp, what are you talking about? Only 239 beats to their chili. I don't know. I'll bite. Oh, you're rhyming words. Okay, I got it. I thought you guys were going nuts. Ah, 240. Yeah, they do talk like that. The Irish, the way they pronounce things, like the... I went into the theater and I was sitting in the third row. All right, let's see what we get for some dry corn here. Get a good price. Good. Oh, $36,000. What a ripoff. All right, I wonder if this is the best price for dried corn. Maybe the 150 is not the best price. Dried corn's over here. Sell point 150. Nope. Sell point 150 is the highest price. They're close down here. Valero autumn grain pile. Oh my God. Autumn grain pile. You got the piles, man. They're pretty close. They're 13. So the sell point 150 is not completely out of the whatcha-dinger. What is this? What is that? That's corn, and the sun says that it's dried corn. But what is that? Okay, this is corn stalks. This is soybean windrow. But what the hell is that? It's only sold at the sell point. It's only sold at my sell point. What is it? Huh. Because there's lucerne and dried lucerne, which isn't sold at my sell point, by the way. Patty and Murphy walks down the street, says, "Look, three fellas. Wanted shame, there's only two of us." All right, I don't know. I'll have to think about that. So not much, but 36,000 to 60,000. Here's the thing. It's not a very big trailer, so I'm not surprised that that's all I got. This truck and trailer system doesn't hold very much. Mountain Dew. So refreshing. So refreshing. My son and I, we play a lot of games together, but, well, actually we don't. We play a couple games together, but he's a big gamer. And he has quite a bit of time off, and because of what he does. Jeff is doing indoor care, if you will. So he works like 12-hour days. So he works 3 to 4 days a week. So it depends on which week. He has 3 days that he works, and then next week he works 4 days. So that means he's got 4 or 5 days off that he can play. He can sit and play all day with me. So there is a couple games that we played together, but we were talking today about how we're getting burned out on the particular game we've been playing. And then we started comparing all the games we've got. I've got close to, who knows, 100 or so more games on Steam. That doesn't include all the games I've got on PlayStation and Xbox One. I've got shelves of games for the consoles. I've got all these games for on Steam. I've got games on what are the other ones? Oh shoot, I can't remember places that you can buy games. But I've got hundreds and hundreds of games. Probably 90% of them I've never loaded on my computer. So we're talking about we're kind of bored of getting played this game, and we're looking for another game to play. And I said, well, I've never played this, and I've never played that, and I have the whole series of Saints Row. I've got all the Hitman games. I've got all the Resident Evil games. I've got all the series of oh shoot, I can't think of it. Assassin's Creed, which I haven't even played half of them. I've got a lot of Final Fantasy games I haven't played. I got Final Fantasy 15 I've never played. It's just, I can go down the list on and on and on about all the games I've got that I haven't played. And then, I tell him I can't find anything new to play. It's just it's crazy. But I'll tell you why. I don't want to get stuck in a game that's going to take all my time, because that's basically what happens. That's what happened when I started playing The Witcher. I had all three of the Witcher games. I played Witcher 1, and it was okay. I enjoyed it. I don't want to play it again. And then I played Witcher 2, but it switched in Witcher 3. Witcher 1 and 2 were on the Sony PlayStation, and Witcher 3 came out on the PC and the Sony PlayStation. So I started playing it on the PC, and it took me, I don't know, three or 4 years to start playing this series, because I knew I was going to get caught up in it, and I didn't want it taken up all my time. And it did. It took up all my time. So there's a bunch of games that I've got that I'm afraid that's what's going to happen. I've got Far Cry, Far Cry 3, 4, and 5. I've got all the Lara Croft games. What are those? Tomb Raider. I got all the Tomb Raider games, of which I haven't played half of them. Age of Empires, yeah, I got those. I've got the I keep saying biogas. What's the name of those games? Oh shoot! Now I can't think of it. Bio something infinite. BioShock. I've got all the BioShock games, and I've only played BioShock Infinite. Zombie farming. Yeah. Don't you just love playing farming on Resident Evil? Zombie farming. Well, I'm up to almost 200,000. That's not going to buy me very much property. Irish guy goes to the doctor for his heart. Doctor says, take one pill every other day. So take one today and skip tomorrow. Take the next day and skip the following. Keep doing this. And I'll check back in on you next week. He calls and was speaking to the wife, and she tells him that he died. The doctor or the husband? I'm assuming it was the husband that died. All right, let me go check these guys. God dang it, they're still loading. Jeez. Oh, I'm in Rose. Sorry, Rose. Okay, this one's done loading. Is it empty? Why is it not working? Did it run out of propane? Okay, I'll check that in a minute. It might have ran out of propane. Okay, he called and he died. He said, I thought the pill would work. She says, it wasn't the pills. It was all that fecking skipping. That's funny. Where's Boyce? He's from Ireland. He probably got a lot of Irish jokes. All right, let's see what we get for this. Hopefully it'll be enough to buy some property. Oh my God. Almost $1 million. I might be able to buy a piece of property for that. I remember Age of Empire, unless I'm thinking of something else. There's something about that. Sounds awful damn familiar. It's either a book I read, a movie I watched, or something. All right, so I don't know why this thing isn't running anymore. Is it out of propane? I'll have to look. This one's still loading. Good God, how much does it have in it? Well, this is the one that I originally bought the propane for, so... Okay, let me check. Oh, I gotta get out of the truck, I guess. Okay, so that one... Okay, this is the one that's still running. Okay, it doesn't. This one doesn't have any propane, so maybe that's not the one that's running. I don't know. Well, it says it is. Okay, it's out of propane. All right, let's look at that one. Jesus, that one's out of propane too. Man, the propane doesn't last very long. And that one's out of propane. All right, well, I got to buy propane, I guess. Let's buy the maximum. Okay. And then, which one was that? Let's check this one. And out of propane. Put the max in. And it, okay, I just heard it start up again. And then we have this one. Right there. It is out of propane. And let's buy the maximum. Okay. What's a quid? That sounds like something that you'd eat in a Chinese restaurant with soup. Quid soup. You loved AOE 3 almost as much as farming back in the day. AOE. AOE. Oh, Age of Empire. Never mind. And I was thinking of a college. All right, let's get back in here. I'm going to take this truck and sell the corn in it. I didn't know I had that much corn, to be honest with you. But then again, I had corn on every... I mean, all I had was corn when I started this thing. But this should give me some money to buy some property. I should get a couple million out of this one. Because this one's about twice what the other one was. Holy crap, almost 2 million. All right. Okay. Um, let's see here. I was talking about these down below here, wasn't I? So let's look at the big one first and see how much it is. All right, so it is 800,000. Oh, I can buy that. Okay. And then I can't buy this area here. This area here is a forest. I think a house and a big pond right here. But you can buy that little piece right there. I don't know if I'm gonna. But let's buy that right there. 600,000. And do I have enough to buy that? I do. Buy that. Now here's something. It doesn't include this right here. And that, to buy that right there, you got to buy the river and everything else. You have to buy the border of the map. It's ridiculous. Just ridiculous. I'm going to buy that little one there just because. Do I? Nah, I'll wait. Okay, let me show you what I just bought. It was that field right there. There's the farm. I didn't buy the farm. I did not buy the farm. I only bought the land. Pretty sure. God, there are ducks on it. There's geese on it. Okay, so I bought that, and then I bought that one over here. And there's that big grass piece right in the middle, but you can't buy it. So that's kind of weird right there. That's kind of strange. What else did I buy? I bought something else, didn't I? I think so. Didn't I buy another piece? You just cheated money for the border. Very annoying field set up to me. So you bought the border? What did it do for you? In particular. There, I bought this property. And there's nothing planted on any of it. Doggone it. Alright, God, that's going to be a lot of work. Why in the hell did I just do that? Now I got work up my rear end. I didn't buy this property right here. I don't know if I want to. Well, there's quite a bit of grass on it. I don't know if I need another farm. That's not really a farm. That's just a house. There's that other... Oh, no, you can't buy this. I think to buy this, you have to buy, like Scorpion said, the whole border thing. The border patrol. You have to buy the border patrol. All right, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to plow those fields. I don't know where all my workers are. They're hiding. I think they're all in these trucks. All right, I need somebody to grab the plow, so let's grab Scorpion. Wait a minute. Nope, there's nobody in there. All right, and we're going to take Scorpion and put him... Don't look. Everybody close your eyes. I don't want to fry your eyeballs by cheating. I just cheated. Gentlemen, start your engines. Well, we don't know what 50 quid is. For all I know, that could be $100. Because most games cost now, I mean, it used to be a game that cost $20, $30. Then it went to $50. And now they're up to $70. You know, a premium game. What they call a grade A game. Why don't you sell some of your beer? Or would that put you in prison? It just might. $70? Well, that's the price of a game now, Andy. I'm surprised that Farm Sim isn't costing that. Because they think they're an A game. Let me turn cruise control on and flip it around. Then I can get inside. Wait a minute. Then I can get inside and drive. 50 quid's about 50 pounds here. Okay. What? You don't have the license to make it? I think here, depend on the quantity and stuff, you have to have a license just to make it. I think depending on quantity. I could be wrong. I had a buddy of mine that was into that, and I don't remember what he told me. He might have been talking about selling it. That might be what he was talking about. He says it's hard to get a license. There's too much to it. To get a license, it's not just, you just don't go apply. You got to have a lot of documentation on what you're doing, what the ingredients are going to be, safety issues, not just safety issues, health issues. It's really difficult to get a license. There you go. That's how the movie theaters do it. The movie theaters, the movie's free. It costs you $100 to get some pop and a popcorn. And I'm not exaggerating by much. Of course, I don't know. I think theaters are a thing of the past now. COVID's going to destroy so many businesses. It's going to be unbelievable. Oh my God, I said the word. God dang it, now I'm in trouble. Two beers with every meal. That's funny. Why did they take their license away? Because they were exposing boobies with the meals? This looks like a hell of a place right here. I don't know what they're growing. Some kind of animal. Do these guys know what a Hooters is? Maybe they have them in the foreign countries. I don't know. It is? Okay. I didn't know that because I don't go to bars and stuff. I can't remember, but I think I've been to one. Oh, right. I have been to one. I went to one of those when I was in New Orleans. Uh, the group I was with, we went in and had a beer. Better restaurants. Is that what they call them? That's funny. Right there. That's funny. Right there's funny right there. Restaurants. I like it. A restaurant. Hojas locas. What does that mean? Good for a colon cleaning. I have always liked Taco Time better than Taco Bell, but they're awful hard to find anymore. It used to be that if you saw a Taco Time, you'd see a Taco Bell, and now you just see Taco Bell and you have a hard time finding a Taco Time. Uh-oh. That edge changed. Dang it. Now I gotta go back and clean that up. You know, I was thinking Scorpion about books the other day. You know, I still haven't finished the Dresden books. I started the first one and I haven't even finished it. Man, I really need to spend some time on getting caught up with those. All right, so I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Let me. I'm gonna go down this way. Let's let's do this here. Let me back this thing up. All right, now uh, let me reset that, and off we go. Here goes Matty. One last Irish joke. Patty goes to his doc and he says, "My wife's going deaf." The doc says, "Well, a good test is to speak at normal tone from 40 feet and keep moving closer until she responds. I like Morgan in the books. I didn't like Morgan in the TV show. So he does. So he does this from 40 feet. Hey, Mary, what's for dinner? Nothing. He moves to 30, same thing. 20 feet, same thing. 10 feet, same thing. He goes right behind her and asks, what's for feckin' dinner? She goes, for the 5th feckin' time, I said chicken. That's funny. She turned the tables on him, I guess. Hokadoke smoky. Right. You can go that way. What am I doing? Yeah, I didn't care for that in the show. I don't think they put much effort into the character in the show. In the book, you know, he was pretty much fleshed out in the book. All right, I'm going to let Scorpion go. Let's see what he does here. He'll be fine. He knows what he's doing. All right, so let's get this guy back to the farm. Gino, long time no see. Yeah, I like Bob a lot in the TV show. I really like Bob a lot, better than in the other. And unfortunately, I'd like to know what they would have done with the little carpenter girl, but we never got that far in the series. I think they could have done some badassery with the little carpenter girl. Well, even the mom, they could have done some badassery with her. Oh, because she was literally a badass. You know what I was thinking? The actor for the mom, the actor that played Wonder Woman's mom in the movie, she would have been good, in my opinion. Gino says he's Dutch, and if it isn't Dutch, it isn't much. Oh, God, don't start those guys into rhyming again, Gino. Molly, I'm not sure. I'd have to think about it. What do you think for the one I'm talking about for the mother, though? Well, I'm not sure, but I'm thinking that the woman that played the mom, I think her name is Nielsen. I think she's like a Viking anyway. But as far as I'm not impressed with a lot of the young actors nowadays. Uh, Maybe the girl that played the in the Hunger Games, maybe. Trying to think, because I don't watch a lot of young actors anymore. Back from Portugal, huh? Well, yeah, I don't know any young British actors, female anyway. Um, there's the gal that played Mary Poppins, but she's probably too old. I don't know any young ones. Yeah, that's the problem. They're all skinny. They don't eat hamburgers anymore. All right, let's see. I need to get. Do I have in my garage? I don't have a cultivator. Why don't I have a cultivator? I don't. I wonder if I had one and leased it. That could be. All right, let's see. Cultivator. A disc harrow. Nope. Cultivator. There's my favorite one right there. Let's grab that. 4 bar. 3 bar. 2 bar. 4 bar. What's that look like? I don't think that's the one I had. I think I had the 3 bar with the rollers on the end. I like that one. I'll do that one. Rear hitch? No, I don't care if it has a rear hitch. Does it need a number? Nah, I don't need a number. Okay, let's see. Am I gonna need a new tractor? Let's do. Let me see. Global, big engine. I can do wheel weights, wide tires and weights, standard. Or I can do wheel weights, wide tires and weight standard. Is there nothing I can do to get dub twin tires? I don't think so. Okay, there's the wide tires Michelin. There's the wide tires Trelleborg. Alright, I'll go with those. Alright, put John in there. I haven't seen John today. I don't know. John's mom, John Forsch, was on last Thursday, and his mom has cancer. So I have to remind you guys, if you pray, say some prayers for John's mom. I haven't seen him today. He was pretty upset. She has cancer, and she has had cancer for a while, and evidently was in remission, and now it's back again. All right, let's get into this field here. A corn-fed farmer girl. What the hell was on this field before? Soybeans. Emma Stone. I don't know who Saoirse Ronan is. Ellie Fanning, I've seen her, but I can't remember what she looks like. The character in the book is very, very beefy. She's like, she's not skinny by any means, but she's not fat. She's an ass kicker and big-breasted and blah, blah, blah. It'd have to be somebody built like a brick shithouse, in other words. If you're gonna, you know, go with what the book says. Hey, Trenton. Howdy. Howdy. How are you? Trenton's a hard-working cowboy. Uh-oh, the gearbox broke, huh? You guys run one combine? You had to chase two bulls? Why don't you just put like a red outfit on and let them chase you and you run into the doctoring bin? pen. I thought about that. Oh, don't do it. You you have to hear what happened to poor Boyce. Trenton, I don't know if you've been in here when Boyce has been in here. Boyce is from Ireland. He got attacked by his bull, messed him up bad, really bad. He's just now getting back on his feet. Yeah, he had broken everything. It messed him up really bad. I told him, look on the bright side, though. He got to spend time. His wife was pregnant, and it was only a month or so after he got hurt that they had their first little one, and he got to spend a little time with his little one since he couldn't farm. Poor guy. So yeah, there's some little silver lining to the cloud there. He got to spend time with his little one. 'Cause you know how busy farmers are. Let's go see how the plow's doing. Oh, what happened? What did happen here? Yellowstone, I've not seen it because we don't have TV, so I don't watch TV. You said it was a show, so it's not a movie. Is that the one with Kevin Costner in it? Yeah, they may have to go. They may have to go back to for human feces as fertilizer. The farmers are going to have to just go out there and crap on their fields every night. They need to get Congress out in the fields because they spread a lot of bull. Yeah, can't you see all these congressmen out there bent over, blowing all their hot air? Talk about the shit hitting the fan, huh? I'm really going to get in trouble from this live stream. Nah, I won't. Nobody's watching. There's only 4 people here. Let's see. It's Maddie, me, Cowboy Trenton, Andy. Now, wait a minute. How could that happen? Yeah, right. I'm in trouble. Put them in the middle of the field, let them spin. Gino's here. So, how was Portugal, Gino? You said you were taking care of your brother? Is he okay? Or did I hear that right? Scorpion just thinks he's here. Scorpion, you didn't say you were transporting. Have you already came home? Or did you come home when you picked up Leslie? All right, got to go back to the plow guy, see what he's doing. Scorpion's the plow guy. Looks like he's done. Are you done? No, he's not. Hang on. I get a game turned around. He's a little confused right now. Oh, did you? Sorry. I miss every once in a while. I miss something. Oh, no. His wife died and now he has Alzheimer's? Oh, that's terrible disease. Carol's mom died of that. It was just awful. Alright, I gotta fix this now. See, I gotta go down to the other end. Let's go around this way. I don't like the texture of this right here, this cultivator, on this particular map. I like the plowing texture is pretty good, but I don't like the cultivated texture. It doesn't look right. Unless that's how soil looks in Nebraska. I've never been in Nebraska. Uh-oh, I just hit a tree. Get out of the trees. Oh, stop that. Dang it. Keep sneezing. I hate it. Well, that didn't work very good. I was trying to get that corner. Didn't turn like I wanted to. Man, this is a lot of work. This farming's hard work. Yeah, I watched some farmers in Wisconsin. I think it's Wisconsin. And the name of their farm is something Fields of Clay or something like that. Acres of Clay. That's what they call their farm. Only his car was damaged. Yeah, uh, he didn't hit his head or anything, did he? That's what happened to Carol's mom. They were in a car accident and she hit her head on the dashboard or something. And after that, uh, she had Alzheimer's. But it, it might have been that she would have had Alzheimer's anyway. But they think the accident brought it on earlier. A bush light. I read that wrong, by the way. Best part about farming in the hot day is having a cold bath light. I thought you were talking about a bath. A bath light? What? What? Having a cold bath light is the best part of the day? What are you talking about? I had to read it twice. Alrighty then. No bill today, huh? Yeah, that falling asleep business. Uh, it's like when I was driving long haul truck back way back when. I'd have times of that what they call white line fever, where you drive and don't remember. Like I drove through San Francisco, not San Francisco. I drove through uh, oh hell, Sacramento. I drove through Sacramento one night and don't remember driving through Sacramento. I literally shook my head, opened, kind of jerked in my seat, and looked around, and I was halfway through Sacramento. And the last thing I remembered, I hadn't made it to Sacramento yet. That was scary as all hell, because Sacramento's California capital. California, it's not a small place. Now, luckily, there was a bypass highway, but it didn't bypass everything. There was still a pretty good size of the chunk of the city that you drove through, even though it was a 4-lane highway. You still had city around you, kind of on the outskirts of Sacramento. But it scared the hell out of me. Yeah, because they not only can you feel them, they make a loud noise too. It's really amazing the noise they make. Uh-oh. What's going on? They don't like the trees. Didn't like those trees there. I don't like those trees there either. Andy would have had those cut down. Right, Andy? Andy's not a tree lover. All right, let's go check on the plow. See where he's at. I think he's done. All right, one down. Where was the next field we bought? It was through this area here, I think. Trees, arg. He sounds like a tree pirate. Are you a tree pirate? Arg. Aye, matey. Get down here, you tree. Walk the plank. Oh, they put a fence up. Dang it. I didn't buy that field there. Probably should. I didn't. Uh-oh. I knocked the sign down. Uh-oh. Sign down. Man overboard. Are you up in the Great White North, Maddie? Sign down, man. Sign down. There's some movies I haven't seen in a long time. The Alien movies. Alien 2 was my favorite one. I don't think I cared much for the rest of them after that. The first one was okay. The second one was my favorite. And then the rest of them were kind of eh. Yeah, I've seen it. I don't know what to think of it actually. I saw it, but it wasn't anything I ever cared if I saw again, but uh-oh, what's going on here? Yeah, she's an old lady now though. I liked her in a movie called Dave, where she played the president's wife. That was a good movie. Pretty funny. Uh-oh, somebody let the geese out. Who let the geese out? Whack, 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 whack. Gorillas in the Mist were good. I guess that's an old movie. Looked like a man in a rubber suit to me. Oh, wait a minute, that was King Kong. Never mind. How do they really know it was a gorilla in the mist? Because it was so misty. How could they tell? What is that? Is that a gorilla? I don't know. It's all misty. All right, guys. It's time for me to go. Hope you had fun. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. Hope to see you on Thursday if I'm around. We'll see. I'm getting pretty burned out on stuff. Might just, it's getting winter time. I might just stop and have a 2-hour cup of hot chocolate. Read a good book. And 13,000 kilometers. I don't know what a kilometer is. As far as I know, that's only a couple of feet. Road trip with brother. Went through the Vegas. Oh my God, you survived going through Vegas? Bet you couldn't go through Vegas now. Anyway, guys, I'm going to call it. Hope to see you later. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your families. And have fun farming, playing your games. Ta-ta for now, guys.